How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Hellblade. We are going to jump into this.
That in the beginning, there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Alright, so we're going to get into this. We have two gates in front of us to fight through before we can open the main gate. We want to go fire or illusion. And I think I'm going to go illusion first, and then we'll do fire. So
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains.
alright.
Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Alright, so we are going after Valravan. Decision has been made. Now, I do have some friends that have played this game, and when I told them that I was playing this for the first time, every one of them said, "I hate the crow." So, pretty sure I'm about to find out what they meant. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't think it will be. I mean, the game is challenging, but
a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
very, very cool. So, yeah, like I was saying, they all say they hate the crow, so we're gonna see, which is hilarious to me. So I think the one that they're talking about is definitely Valravan, which is the master of ravens, which is hilarious. They call him crow. But I think the hardest part about this is the fact that, you know, if we die too many times, that's it. You know, I gotta start over. So hopefully I don't play like an idiot and I actually pay attention. A lot of times with these games, I'll mess around a little too much. So.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. Wait. Find another way to see the truth. Don't trust your eyes. Okay. Pretty sure I gotta find the that symbol somewhere out here. And that'll give me the path. Little chin itch there. Alright, so we're looking for the symbol. If I were a game developer and wanted to hide a symbol, these are the kind of places that I would definitely look to hide it.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's a bridge. No, it's not. Push it. Push it down. What do you think will happen? Come on. Come on.
focus mode here. See some shadowing.
Look, something's different. Something's changed. Can you see it? She can't see it. Why can't she see it?
Oh. Oh, I can see it. Okay, so the door is open. Okay. Got it. Awesome. So we open the door.
We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Alright. Really, really cool how they did that. The whole veil. Alright.
Anyone never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
I feel like we're gonna have another illusion coming up here. Another little puzzle to solve. This is definitely weird. So I bit my tongue earlier today, so if I sound a little different, that is why my tongue is a little swollen. So certain words might come out a little lispy. Sorry about that, guys.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless
God, it's so pretty.
all that lurks within it can see you too.
Okay. That's the door we came in. Such a pretty picture, I had to get it. Loads of bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor, I guess. That rot on her hand, man. Oh, okay, okay. There he is, there he is. How do I block again?
She's come this far, she needs to keep going.
This. There we go.
Finish this. End it now. You finished it.
Yeah. I love playing games like Sekiro and Jedi Fallen Order, so parry systems I'm pretty good at now. There we go. I think I beat it. Yeah. Yeah, parry systems in games I've gotten really good at because I've forced myself to play stupid games like Sekiro or Jedi Fallen Order where parrying is needed. So hopefully that will help me in this game because it seems to be very reliant on parrying. Okay, okay, now we gotta find a rune. What do we got? Alright, so we gotta find
Valravan's power of illusion
the actual
comes from
illusion this
ravens.
time.
Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Align
You
the
have seen
rings. Okay.
Look how much it's changed.
You know, align them. Where do I have to stand to align them? That's the question. Easy. Easy mode activated. God of War comes in really handy with that.
Can you feel it?
Oh yeah, I can feel it. It's called an open door, fool. Those voices are so creepy. Alright.
Do you feel it? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels
Look around.
an impossible.
Trying to make sure I don't miss any of those rune
The
stones.
forest itself is watching.
Don't want to venture too far from the path either. I feel like that's a good way to get got. Let's see. Don't see any rune stones around there. Hideaway? Nope. We're gonna have another symbol, it looks like.
Another gate. Another gate. You know what to do.
Yeah, we've definitely got another gate here.
To open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen, listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't touch it. Stay. Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna open it. You can't deter me, voices.
Align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
So, I know I gotta go back here.
Which ravens? Can't you see which ravens? I know the ravens.
Go under there.
Shh, 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 shh.
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
I can hear the song.
Listen, focus. Focus. Focus.
Silence me.
There he is, I found him. I didn't have to open the gate at all. That's not him. Okay. Yeah, song's getting louder back this way. So I definitely got to do something over here. As long as I hear the song, I'm doing good.
Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
She can get out now. What's happening? She can get out now. Can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan tricking her. Valravan. How can she get out? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. Valravan's magic. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
There we go. Had to get it to reset because I walked through it and I messed it up. Alright. So now we go back down and we open the door. There we go. That's the door I couldn't open a minute ago. That's why I had to follow his voice to get to that. To open that. To do this. Alright. There we go. Solving the puzzles. Making our way. This game is actually really, really cool. Like, it's just beautiful. As dark and creepy as it is one of the most beautiful games I've played. I really love how they did a lot of the level design, especially the puzzles. It's got that all-around creep factor to it as well, which is always great.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. Only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning.
Now this is basically
signal from within. A reminder.
This is basically a god, so I don't imagine this fight being easy.
Truth says there's always another route. Find a way somewhere. Go out. Find your own path. It's a different way.
Alright, this is heavy an illusion right here. Ooh, shit, I didn't even see him.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Broken guard.
He's gone. You're close.
Oh man. There we go.
Take him down. Take him down.
Fighting two of them at once is difficult with the way the combat works in this game. Hey, there we go. Another rune.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
I absolutely love Norse mythology. This is, so beautiful. I can see this game being replayed many a time, even knowing it won't be on the YouTube channel. And they got the second one coming out soon too, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Hell yeah. A true badass. Honestly. There's another portal up there. So we're gonna have a puzzle come up soon. Another bridge. There's the door. Alright. So here comes the puzzle. Now we're definitely gonna have to listen to the song to find this one. I can almost guarantee that, just because of how many there are hanging. Oh, there's multiple portals.
The song. Valravan's song.
Okay, follow the song. Here we go.
It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's 2.
God,
Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic.
hearing it over the voices in her head is really hard.
This reminds me of somewhere. The forest. Where? Which forest? The wilds. She went to the wilds.
There we go. should have lowered that first, but I didn't. I feel like I need to open this door as well. Faintly hear it. Might be going the wrong way altogether though.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the World Tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
Cool. Alright, so we got that rune. Alright, we opened up both those doors. We opened this pathway and the door. So maybe... yeah, there it is. We had to close that wall back off. Okay. We're making our way. We're getting it. What changes? Anything at all? Oh, it removes some of the runes. Okay, okay. What about this way? Anything change this way? No. Alright, so nothing changes through that veil. But we look through this veil. Some of the runes go away.
The ravens. The ravens. They've gone. They've gone. No. Half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? Some are still there. No, ravens.
Okay, so we got rid of some of them.
It's true. Quiet.
Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. She remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and
Okay.
kill that which had become a part of her.
There we go.
The ravens. They've all gone. No. There's three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? They gone. She didn't want to send them.
Looking back,
Alright, so we got it down to 3.
To think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all.
So now the only thing is we gotta figure out where the platform is to stand on
Thought
to get those 3.
and strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Wait. Got it. Holy crap. How did I walk past that like 80 times?
The gate is open. Open.
Oh man.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Alright. Figured that out. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to. It's a big pain in the ass for that door, I swear. Got a bad feeling about the boss fight if that's the door before him. Okay. Feel like I got another fight coming right now.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua.
Okay.
You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Alright. Gotta figure out how to get up there. Yeah, there's the portal right there. Wait. This path. There it is. Okay. I don't think this one's gonna be as hard as the last one. This one seems pretty straightforward.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never
learning
set
his
eyes
story a
on
little.
his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
Oh
I
wait.
wish you could have seen my home
Yes.
before these dark times.
Oh, how fitting. It's in a freaking nest.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
He's right behind you.
I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I remember.
Ooh. Getting shoved.
It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it.
Did you get pecked by a giant bird right now?
Settles in. Strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, driving you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back.
Ripping the flesh from your freaking bones, man.
But there, in the darkness, she remembered what he told her.
Hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld.
Okay.
Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Alright. Fight. Here we go. Block, man. Ah. Alright, there's our first death. I feel like I should do a death counter. Yeah, there we go.
She's nearly there.
Come on, buddy. Oh, okay, okay. There we go.
It's building.
Okay, okay. There we go. I'm learning some of the controls that it doesn't tell you.
You can do this. Focus.
There it is. We got him.
Never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
Heck yeah. We got him. First one down.
Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory, bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul. I'm coming.
Alright. Master of Illusion. Done. So where did it put us? Okay. Any runes around here since there's no illusions anymore? Don't see anything.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
Oh, cool.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her?
Dude, that's awesome.
That was her mother, Galena. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
We're back here at the door. One seal done. Oh, okay.
Don't give up. Don't give up. It's nearly over. Finish it.
There we go.
Okay, she needs to go back. She can't.
It won't open.
Why won't it open?
Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
Alright. So, fight scene over. We're gonna end it right here. In the next video, we will take on Satar. This is going to be one hell of a fight. stay tuned because the next Hellblade video will be out on Wednesday. So stay tuned, you guys. Bye.